You know how you activate your emotions in your body? Everything starts with a sensation. The sensation, it's coming from the senses. So the senses are the bridge to our emotions. Whenever something, some stimulus activate that, we feel it. Let's be aware of the sensation that you experience with all the things that you see, the things that you hear, the things that you eat, that you touch, that you smell, things that you think. Those sensations could be pleasant or pleasant. Those sensations could make your body, and I am talking about the body again, those sensations could make your body feel comfortable, relaxed, cool, or contracted. Be more aware on how your body, not the mind, how the body reacts throughout your day. My invitation is to take notes during 1 week, starting today. You can start by recognizing, let's say that you are scrolling through social media and then you find a video. And as soon as you see that person or that information, you recognize that your body is having a reaction. You don't name the emotion that you are feeling, but you just understand and accept the reaction that your body is showing you. You recognize and you said, there's a reaction when I watch this person. It's a pleasant reaction or it is not. And then you go and dig into those layers and you say, what's the emotion behind that reaction, behind that sensation? What is making me feel? Is it making me feel maybe guilt? Because this is a reminder of how I am not taking care of myself. And instead of being angry, what can I do to transform this? Not the reaction and the feeling, because it's already felt. You accept, okay, I am angry because I am not really taking care of myself. What can I do to take care of myself? What can I start doing in this moment? And maybe what you can start doing in that moment is moving your body or eating something healthy or drinking water or going for a walk. There's an immediate action once you recognize that emotion. Or maybe let's say that you recognize that you are completely tired. What can I do? Maybe I just go for a nap, or I just book a massage, or I start looking for my holidays. But my invitation is to listen to those sensations, to recognize these sensations, to find out the emotion behind, and then to go into the action. It could be a small or a big action, but self awareness and listening to that body will give you that movement and that transformation that only you can make. Sometimes the action, it's only about accepting I am feeling so sad. Using again that example of the hospital. After coming back home, the first days I was completely resting and I said, I won't do really nothing. I will just stay calm and cool, giving my body the time to recover and also giving my body, my mind, and my heart to integrate all the experience because it's not something easy and it's not something pleasant. So I had the right to really take the time to integrate it. What I did, I felt as if something was here and I didn't understand what was that energy that I felt, kind of a cloud, if I put it in words. And I just closed my eyes and I said, what is the meaning of that cloud. And I recognized that it was my fear. It was the fear that I experienced since I arrived into the emergency room until I got back home. Of course, during those moments, we are in fear. We want to survive. We don't know what's going on. There's a lot of uncertainty around that moment. But also, you put yourself, or at least myself, I put myself into this bubble of I need to protect my energy. And I was not allowing that fear to come down because I was preparing my body for the surgery, trying to navigate that with more ease. But at some point, I needed to accept that I was experiencing that fear. What I did, I was just closing my eyes and allowing, and I say it even out loud, I am afraid. I was completely afraid. I was feeling lonely. I was feeling overwhelmed. It was not a pleasant place to be. I was accepting all that negativity that I was protecting myself with throughout the situation. But now I was in a safe space to accept it because everything had happened. I said, I just allow myself to integrate that. And immediately I felt that fear being absorbed by my body. And I said, oh, yes, I embrace it. I was afraid. I didn't know what was going to happen. So I was like, I accept that fear. I accept that I was keeping myself from that fear to be felt. But I need that fear to be felt because that fear is part of the integration of this experience. After I allowed that to enter into my body, I had a conversation with my family. And we were talking about what we experience, each one of us. And I just allowed myself to say, I was afraid. I was really afraid because I didn't know what was going to happen. And it was completely out of myself. I kept myself calm. I was not becoming knots all over the place. I was keeping myself centered, but I was afraid. And that was so relieved. And one of my kids, she said, Mom, but you said that you were calm. And I said, yes, I was calm because I was keeping my energy centered. But that doesn't mean that I was not afraid. And I think that when you connect with yourself and you accept those emotions within yourself, it's when you really integrate who you are and what you experience, and you get the learning lessons from all the experiences that you have in life. Connect with your sensations, listen to what your body's saying. Is this right? Is this wrong? Now I use this when I need to choose my food. Whenever I think about fruit or vegetable or protein or something that I am going to eat, I see, let's say, an orange, and I feel in my body if that feels right. And if my body says, maybe it will be more acid, so I said, I will change it, no? Or I will maybe cook an apple to make it easier for my stomach. That is how I am using those sensations with my body to choose the food. Thank you so much and hope to see you around. Don't forget to share your comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to know more about my ideas, my experiences.